Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you found your way here. Today I'm bringing you a natural makeup video, a flawless skin tutorial. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, keep on watching and let's start straight away. So I'm starting off with clean moisturized face. So yeah, we're gonna start to color correct, because we just want to cover up some dark blemishes or, you know, a little pieces of imperfections that occur. However, when it comes to this look, it's in the imperfections that really make it a flawless, natural skin look. So we're not gonna completely cover up everything, but just enough to take away like the very worst blemishes. So I'm using this red color corrector because it cancels out the darkness around my mouth. Okay, so for my foundation, I'm using a really thin liquidy foundation that I feel gives a flawless natural look. I don't take a lot of foundation, but just enough to just make everything be smooth and one shade. So really just a little. And for me personally, I don't think that you have to have flawless skin already to do this, because even if you're gonna have some blemishes peeking through, it's still gonna look so much more natural and it's still gonna look pretty, even though you have a little spots here and there. So this is pretty much what I use, and then I just mix it up. I drag the foundation downwards because the small hairs that you have on your skin is actually growing downwards. I'm taking a little brush to help me blend everything out. Make sure the jawline is blended out, and I'm using really light strokes because you don't want to be too rough, because then all the makeup is gonna disappear. So now we're going to the eyebrows, and what I do with the eyebrows is that I use a lighter color in the beginning, and then I take a darker color at the very ends of my brows, the tails of the brows, so that I get a natural transition. And to kind of define my eyebrows, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer, but I'm not really going to use only the color that is within this one, which is the color Toffe, but I'm gonna take my same foundation color and go just underneath my brows to clean it up, but I'm not gonna do it above my brows, just because I don't want too of a clean look. I want it to be a little bit bushy and natural. So the foundation color I'm putting underneath here, and then the actual concealer color I'm putting at the tails to just get a little bit of a highlight. So I'm just combing out my brows a little bit just so that they get a bushy, wild effect. I'm a little bit, I have a little bit of a cold, so excuse that. This might have been the worst time to have a talking video since I did wake up with a cold today, but hey. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow because that's cute. So I'm taking a really cute orangey color. This is Sahara blush, and I'm just putting it right there just to warm up my eye a little bit and blend it out very nicely. I'm gonna take a really cute pinkish eyeshadow. It's almost done, but it's this one right here, this one right here, almost finished, as you can see, and just add some pizzazz on my eyes. So first, a little bit of this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, which works a little bit like an eye base and makes the color pop even more. So I'm just taking a little bit in the middle. Then I'm patting on the shadow. So this became a little bit strong, so I'm going to tone it down and go in with the orangey color once more. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes to conceal the dark circles. So I'm bringing the concealer in pretty much close to my nose bridge because I don't know, I like the look it gives. But I'm kind of still staying underneath the eye and not pulling it down very much, since this is a natural look after all. I can do some light contouring as well. And then I just use my finger, my ring finger, to blend it out. And I'm using the ring finger because it doesn't have, at least my ring finger doesn't have a lot of strength in it. So when I pat out the concealer, I'm not really rubbing it, but mostly just blending it out very lightly. So I take my sponge to make sure that everything is really blended out. But I'll spray some MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray on this one because I like the dewy look. So just spray it a little bit like this. Spray that one a little bit. So I'm gonna set under my eyes with just a little bit of powder. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup powder, but I don't want an overly matte look. So I'm just taking whatever powder which is on this lid, doing this, actually taking away some, and then just right under, just so it won't be some creasing, but I don't want this baked look, just a really natural look. So for my contouring, I'm gonna do a really light contouring because, well, it's a natural look. So I'll just go in with my sleek contouring kit and go in just a little bit right here, and then I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. So for my blush, I'm going to use this Mineralized Blush from MAC, and I really love this product because it's just so lightweight and it builds up very slowly, layer after layer, and kind of just enhances your cheekbones with a pearlized shimmer. It's just incredibly beautiful, and I love my mineralized blush for occasions when I just want a very natural look that's shimmery. And I'm gonna take the same mineralized blush and put it on the bridge of my nose, in between my eyes and on the bridge of my nose, just halfway. And then I'm taking a little bit of the same right on the tip of my nose. A little bit on the forehead as well, just to give me that glow, that natural glow. And I do like to put some under my eyebrows, just to give me some shimmer or a subtle highlight. And now I'm gonna frame my eyes with a very light coat of mascara, and I make sure to put on a really light coat just to mark that I have eyebrows. Last but not least, we are going to add some lipstick, lip gloss, because, well, I love lip gloss, especially tinted lip gloss. This is a clear lip gloss, but you can just add some a pink lipstick to get it to be tinted. And then I have this pink in the afternoon lipstick from Revlon, and it's a little bit too intense for me, so I'm gonna, and to seal it all off, I'm just gonna spray myself with this MAC Prep and Prime Fixing Spray. So guys, this was the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed Flawless Skin tutorial. If you have more blemishes than I do, of course you can color correct them, but I don't think that you should completely color correct them to nothingness, because then you won't have this glowy natural look. Then it will look more cakey. But I think that it's beautiful to have some imperfections showing through, because that's just you. We all know we're not perfect. So having a little bit of blemishes showing through a thin layer of foundation really makes the whole impression look so much better than if you have like a cakey face, according to me though. Everybody have their own opinion, of course. Anyway, if you like this video, please don't forget to click the thumbs up and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.